Yo.
Morning.
Good morning!
That ping then, it doesn't normally ping.
Does it not?
Because that's why I'm always like that. Is it on? It went ping,
What did it do?
ping. Like a microwave.
Okay, so we're going to talk about this morning
Priorities.
priorities. Priorities.
So, are you working on what you should be working on? How do you determine? How do you determine? How do you determine what your priorities are, and how do you make sure you stick to your priorities? Discuss.
Priorities. Yes, very good.
Thanks.
You need a list, like anything. You need a script. You need a list. You need an action to-do list. And you need to know that you're not just doing the things that you really enjoy doing and sacrificing the stuff that needs to be done. And it's like I said to people all the time, if this is your day, this, yeah. And for most people, they'll spend somewhere between 20 and 30% of that day doing things that they shouldn't really be doing. Do you know, they're doing things that they really enjoy doing, and 70% of the stuff that they need to be doing, they're not doing. But it's the 70% that pays. No, it's that stuff that makes you the money, that brings in that cake, feeds you. Cake.
Nom nom nom.
And I know that it's easy to just think, well, I'll do it later. But later never comes. It's like the same scenario of someone saying, oh, I'll do this once I get to that stage, or I'll do this once I've got that in place, or once that's sorted, I'll do this. That perfect opportunity, that perfect time never happens. It's like people saying that, do you know what, I'll be really happy when I get that new house, or I'll be really happy when I get that car. When I get that car or that income, I'll be really happy. I'll be completely happy and satisfied. It's never going to happen. You know, you're just wishing your life away, hoping for something to happen before you can actually be happy. It's just ridiculous. It's insane. So it is important to get them priorities in order. Do you know where do they fit on the important and urgent spectrum?
We were talking about this last night. It's quite a dangerous kind of habit to get into, where you find yourself in work sort of thing, and you go, oh, I'll do that tonight, or I can do that at the weekend, and you put things off, and you're effectively like saving work for out of work time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't actually realise you're doing it, but you get into the habit of doing it, and you're like, oh yeah, I can do that at home quicker because I'll have peace and quiet, no one will interrupt me, blah blah blah. But then what are you filling your day with? Are you actually filling it with valuable, quality, prioritised work? Or is it just, I'll go and make a brew, or I'll go and have a chat with them, or
I'll have a meeting.
I'll have a meeting, yeah. Let me read this out to you because it made me giggle so much this morning that someone's tagged me into on Facebook.
But this is the thing.
By the way, they're not saying that I do this.
Are you sure?
Talking about someone else. I'm sure.
You never know. But this is the thing, though.
No,
you know,
it's not.
without having that priority list in place, without having a list of things that you need to do, you can't prioritise. You can't decide what you should and what you shouldn't be doing on a day-to-day basis. You need to make sure that you're focusing your energy and your time and your efforts on the right stuff. Have you got it?
Yeah. Are you lonely? Tired of working on your own? Do you hate making decisions? Hold a meeting. You can. See people. Show charts. Feel important. Point with a stick. Eat donuts. Impress your colleagues. All on company time. Meetings. The practical alternative to work.
Boom.
And it was just a kind of in-joke because it's funny, and there are people who do that in the world.
This is true. This is very true. So getting your priorities right is important. But you don't know how important it is until you write them down.
Yeah, because you can think something's like really important, but then when you start writing a list and you look at the list and you go, oh, actually no, that's more important than what I originally thought.
Have we got the spectrum chart anyway? Do you know with the important and urgent and non-important
Yeah,
and not
got
urgent.
it. Somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know where. It'll be on my MacBook somewhere.
What I'll do is I'll put a link to it somewhere. Well, I might not get it on straight away when this video goes live, but I'll put a link onto this this spectrum chart, which helps you identify your list of priorities that you need to do and where they fall into. Is it something that's urgent? Because there's always things that's urgent, but the things that are urgent aren't always important.
Yeah.
Do you know, sometimes you've got something that's really quite important, but it's not that urgent either, and vice versa. So it's good to understand where these tasks and these activities sit within that spectrum. So we'll see if we can find it, and I'll put a link to a PDF of it. I'll wrap it up, or I'll get someone to wrap it up as a PDF, stick it on back end of his website, and you can download it. And that's really good to use. And I think the thing just to finish off with is, it's like today. Do you know what day it is today?
Black Friday!
Black Friday! And it is a bit dark, isn't it, as well?
It is, yeah.
So it's time for you to go out and start fighting for stuff. You know, fight for TVs, fight for things that you don't really need, but you want it. Get your priorities in order. But it's interesting because what Black Friday is good for is frenzy. And the thing what's so good about it is people's in this mindset of buy. You know, people's in this place where I must buy stuff. I'm in a frenzied buying mode. I need to buy.
It's pressure, isn't it, to make a decision as opposed to like trundling along window shopping.
Yeah. So do you know, make the most of Black Friday. I've seen people sharing posts yesterday around on social media saying, I'm not doing Black Friday. My prices are always the same because they're the best price. Dickhead. You don't understand it. You don't understand it. It's not about devaluing yourself or devaluing your brand. It's about how many horizontals you can build off that one vertical, and really start to grasp this. You know, people's in that buying mode. Get them.
Grab them.
Give them what they want. They want to buy something. Give it to them to buy it. So definitely make the most of it. But again, this comes back to priorities. Do you know, has Black Friday been a priority for you? Has it been something that you've even thought about, or have you left it till the last minute? And we all do it. Do you know, we leave things right until time's nearly up, and then we think, oh, we need to do something with that.
Yeah.
But if it were on a list and it were in your spectrum, your little matrix box, what's going to tell you it's important or not urgent, or it is important and it is urgent, and all these other little different things, then it changes the way that you start operating. It changes how you look at your tasks and your priorities and your action plans that you need to do.
If it's important, you find a way to do it.
If it's not, you'll find an excuse. Boom. Final thought?
Use the urgent, non-urgent thing because it's really helpful. Put your priorities into the little boxes and
do it. Do it anyway. My final thought is that what you need to be doing is going to johncovey.com/shop and taking advantage of the ridiculously slashed price stuff that I've put on there. And because there's lots of different things. And do you know what? You're in a buying mode, you're in a buying frenzy, go and buy some shit from me.
some shit.
And it's not shit, do you know, I'm saying that in the...
Being facetious.
I am, yeah. I'm doing it in a funny way. But do you know, there is some valuable stuff in there. There's like...
It's all valuable.
Well, yeah, there's all valuable stuff in there. Little things like your wristbands, you know, they're cool. They remind you. You can find yourself when you're in them little situations where you're thinking a bit negative or things are a little bit hard. Just get a little twang. Just remind yourself. Look down at it. Winners dominate. Losers are competing. So all this kind of stuff. There's the ebooks on there. They're free anyway. But you've got the social media playbook, which is an absolute must. This is a £300 playbook for 35 quid. You know, you can't miss up on things like this. So get to johncovey.com/shop and get into a buying frenzy. Have a fantastic day.